question. How are you seriously? Are you back 100% expected to be no flaws? Because a year ago we were out here at this time and your sidelines.
Yes, sir. I've been fully active so far. So, yeah, I expect to be playing by first game. Definitely.
How disappointing was it last year for you having missing?
It was heartbreaking for sure. But, as soon as it happened, I just put my head down and went to work. I know I had to be out here ready to go by this time next year. So it was disappointing at first. It was disappointing at first, definitely.
Players have talked before about losing a year to injury, and then it opens their eyes to other things. Was there anything that you gained from that year? I'm not even looking for like a silver lining, but did you look at the game in a different perspective? Has it given you anything new that you brought into this season?
I would just say more preparation with my body. More preparation every day, taking account into what I'm doing every day, how many miles I'm putting on my body in the off season, like when we're away from training and whatnot. So those type of things definitely made me look deeper into it. And always, of course, you want to take every rep as your last rep, and just every time you come out here, you don't want to never take it for granted. Not that I was doing that before, but it just made me appreciate the game even more.
You looked pretty strong in the spring practices, and then you didn't play in the spring game. Did the coaches kind of have to rein you in a little bit and be like, listen, don't overdo it too soon?
I wasn't fully full go in the spring, so I kind of knew I wasn't playing the spring game. But yeah, we were just preparing for this time around the year.
What do you bring to the field?
Whatever y'all see, I like to think I'm a well-rounded receiver, but I leave that up to the fans to decide.
Is the depth kind of getting tested right now? Obviously, some guys have been missing. Do you think this is where the depth is showing up in camp? You guys can still have competitive practices with the DBs
Of course,
and stuff?
definitely. I wouldn't even say tested at all. It's just we know everybody in the row can go, and we know, and everybody knows when your number's called, you better be ready to put on. So I wouldn't even say nobody. I guess you're right when you say being tested, and I think we've been answering the call so far.
What's the strength of the receiving unit?
Say it again, please.
What's the strength of the receiving unit?
I would say our camaraderie. We pretty much do everything together. We do a lot of things together. So just our friendship and our brotherness together on and off the field.
Were the practices against these DBs fun? Do you guys have fun out there?
Definitely.
What's fun about it?
Just the competition. Just knowing that when we're out there, everybody's getting better. They're getting better. We're getting better. So definitely the competition was making us fun.
What's the most impressive thing you've seen from Jahmal Edrine so far?
What's the most impressive? I don't think I could pinpoint one thing, but I really like Jahmal overall. I like Jahmal's game overall. I like how he carries himself on and off the field. So I wouldn't say one specific thing. I love Jahmal's game.
What have you seen off the field from him that maybe is unique for a true freshman?
How he carries himself. He's not too much playing around. He's never late. He's always punctual. I don't want to say he's not antisocial or nothing, but he doesn't really do too much talking. So I see that's kind of a difference.
Who's the leader of the receivers?
CP, the coach. He leads us.
That's a good answer.
What about the players? Is there a player that's a leader?
I say we just all follow our coach's lead, and he leads us in the right direction all the time.
What are your memories of playing here in 2022 with FAU?
I would say that was probably my worst game. So that game really woke me up. It was like my first bump in college football. Like when I say bump, I mean bump in the road. Like I realized everything wasn't peaches and cream. I wasn't gonna win every rep, every game, and it's just crazy to be back here right now, full circle.
How much is your connection grown with Hudson?
We've been building our connection over even whenever I could finally run routes again. We've been building our connection since then. So it's still growing, and there's a lot more growing to do.